This country now.
But listen guys, the video is out now of what you have been wanting to see, because you want to see whether he remove everything, whether this happened. Okay, wonderful. Remember the video that circulated of Princess Comedian herself asking Baba IJESHA how far, for him to actually own up in the video that that happened. His trouser was almost pulling off. In fact, the zip, they asked him the zip, the belt is already losing. That means if anything, if they didn't come there 2 seconds, everywhere for them buzz. Bola for don't do like this. Who knows where to be going into? But I'm here to analyze the video, okay? So if you like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm saying, yeah, I don't know, you don't know me. Two of us, I don't think we'll ever cross paths. But all they say, in case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Beingrealgeorge. I'm a content creator, and this is my channel. I keep everything real and nothing is scripted. If you like what you're saying, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and do all of the good stuff. Now, I'm taking a close look at this video right now. We just came out an hour ago because I'm on YouTube. Like I literally create content every day. In case you would like to see more of my content, just do what you have to do. Let's take a close look at what is going on here, because some of you don't really get the picture or the full picture of what this thing is really about and how we can actually get to look at it critically. Now, first of all, you could see Princess Comedian leaving the house at that time, and where the camera is positioned, the girl is aware that this is being recorded. It's not as if it's not something that she's not aware of. So there's a high degree that this could also be an act from the girl, because if you ask, let's keep looking at it, because right now as you're watching, you could see clearly that as she left, he started smiling with the girl. Now, had it been he had never known the girl before, obviously Princess Comedian said that he also, Baba IJESHA is not a new person to her. She knows him before, and these children are like foster children, like I heard what is on the media. From the way he started reacting to the girl or started talking to the girl, it doesn't seem like these are people that I've not met before. Now, you can look at this in two ways. Either Baba IJESHA knew this girl before and they had a good rapport before together. Remember, she's just 14 years old, okay? Even though she looks pretty much amazing, I must say. I beg, I'm not a pedophile, I'm not a whatever. I'm just being logical right here. I've not seen her face, so I don't know what she looks like, but based on what I've seen. Now, having the normal animal instincts, or let's say a male instinct, started looking at that girl in a funny way. Is Baba IJESHA married? I don't know. Please, I don't know if he's married or not. I don't know. As you're seeing me right now, I'm reacting to this particular video just like you saw it on Punch newspaper channel. So don't say, you will not even be able to say anything in the comment section, because that one I've turned it off, because my mental health is very, very important. But all the same, if you take a close look at this now, the way he's talking to the girl, shows a degree of familiarity. So there is an element of truth that this man must have been there before. He must have done something interesting, something not interesting, something fishy, something. I'm asking English in Gaso again. He must have done something with her before, like he has been accused. But there was no evidence then. We are in a country whereby people don't believe word of mouth anymore.
This country now.
Come on, look at what is happening right now with the whole insecurity going on. That people will come out and say some statements that could put them locked up for life against the state or against a particular tribe or something, but no one goes to pick them up. Why? Because word of mouth these days is not really believed. We are negotiating with bandits. But looking at this right now, no one would have believed that girl saying that this man had done some things with her or done some things to her 7 years ago. But looking at the way Baba IJESHA, I hope I'm pronouncing his name okay, he's talking to the girl, it's more of like this is something you are familiar with. And look at what Princess Comedian said was not a lie. He had to check if there was anyone around or something before he decided to play his big game. But taking a good look at this, there's that level of familiarity, the way he's talking, and like, let me just try to interpret, because CCTV now no get voice, I don't know what they talk. How far now, how you did now, waiting now, come closer now, hey. And he was to show his intention, he was touching the girl's legs, going up and down. Are you not seeing it? What would you call this one now? If there was no camera to show it and Princess Comedian came and said whatever he said, most of those in his gaba will not believe it. Even you watching now, you will not believe it. Yes, you will not categorically say that he has really done something extraordinarily wrong here, because your mind is not working, or your brain, the knot in your brain, you left it somewhere in your village. But looking at this clearly, me not being judgmental, he is making advances at her. But this girl you are making advances at is a young girl, she's a minor. If a girl of my age, 27 years, place, or maybe more than 18, or just someone in my level comes to my place and I act like this, it will be pretty much normal, I would say. But this is a minor. You are far, far more older to even be her father. Acting this way and touching her in such funny ways, even to the point of hugging her, and yay! And if you look clearly here, you see that his bola has already stand. No wonder that woman said that his bola is something else. I'm not carrying that type of weapon of mass destruction between my two legs, so mine is just average. At least we are in the average community. I'm not trying to make fun of all this, but I'm just looking at the video just like you are looking at it right now. And what Princess Comedian said was actually true. He had to go and check if anyone was there, went outside, came in, but they were drinking. Where is the drink from? Because from the commentary of those that were watching, they were saying at this point they are high, or he's high. So he can come out and say he was under the influence of alcohol. Who gave him drink? What he was drinking? Was he drinking water? Was he drinking Baileys? Abi he was drinking Don Simon or John Walker. I don't know what he was drinking. So there's a lot to this, and it was the point that he was leaving the scene with her that they came, and even from the commentary, oh, this is the point you guys were scared. Oh yeah, that's what they said. But look at this critically and think, because I want you to use your brain. This girl knows that this is being recorded. On a normal day, she's not going to be acting in that way. She's not going to be more of like respond. Come on, why would she stand up and hug him? She could just literally say no. But maybe she has been prepped that this is the only way we can have an evidence that this actually transpired between you both years ago, of which at that time she wouldn't be more of like have the understanding and what she knows about sexuality now, or maybe the way she was. Because looking at the way she acted there, that girl, if you told me she's 14, I may not really believe she's 14, but she's 14. Yes, she's 14. Not like I will not believe you before people will now start quoting me in any other way. But the fact remains that this girl, knowing that this was being recorded, Baba IJESHA had no idea. So he might be thinking that, oh, maybe this girl actually did like me or does like me, so let me keep trying and let me keep pushing. What if when he tried at first, because looking at it critically, the girl, kept pushing him away. The point where you can now say that maybe this was maybe rape, as people are saying rape, the point where you can say that is him making advances at her, considering the fact that she's a minor. So the fact that she's a minor is already out of the case, so there's everything wrong with that. But he himself right now, looking at this particular case now, if she was withholding herself, or more of like, no, I'm not interested, or maybe I don't want, or maybe even leave the scene, or even walk out of the house, and maybe he now tried to forcefully do something with her, which he cannot, because he knows that the mother is around, or the guardian is around, who just stepped out. So whatever had to happen at that point had to be something that is concessional, something free will. So she was practically acting, of which on a normal day, if someone is wanting to do this to you, of which you are not interested in, you freaking walk away. So if you look at the both side of the coin, I'm saying right now, I'm not here for Baba IJESHA, I'm not here for Princess, but I'm looking at this logically, just as a logical person would do. Those who know me on this channel know how I do my things. I sit down and analyze things logically. I don't care, because it's my opinion. If you have a freaking opinion, take your opinion elsewhere. Anyway, I love you guys a whole lot, and I don't mean to like insult you or something. Most of you are way older than me, but I'm just an analytical person. I look at things based on logic. So we have an actor here, not really acting a script, but being himself, but the girl being a perfect actor at that point, because this had to be an evidence that something happened 7 years ago, of which at that time the girl may not really have that strong willpower or even understand what was going on. But now she's up to that level of understanding that, yay! Hey, this is what happened to me. There had to be an evidence. And for Baba IJESHA himself to make advances at her, there's a clear indication that he has been there before. He has a liking towards this girl. He has an attraction towards her. Or maybe he just likes younger people. Don't you see married men that will have their wife and they will go and start looking for small pinano after they will say it's changing blood, fresh blood, all this nonsense. And am I here to judge? No, of course. You are watching me now. Are you perfect? You that is watching me now, are you perfect? Is all of your life perfect? Of course not. Let's call a spade a spade. What he did was wrong, for real. Did he do it 7 years ago? The prediction is very clear that this man, from the way he's going, are you getting the point now? From the way he's going, it's a place you have been to before. If you have swum in a river before, You know how that river is, you know how the wave is, you know how, so you can always go there next time without fear or favor, without asking fear and favor. What am I speaking? Without fear, because you have been there before. If you that is watching me now, if you have been with your girlfriend before in that quote and unquote, or if you have been with your wife before, would you ever be afraid to go there again? It's something you are used to. So this is a clear indication that this must have happened before. But calling this rape or putting it under the category of rape, there has to be someone resisting and there has to be someone trying to force. Logically, I would say. Or maybe there has to be, maybe one is maybe under duress, or maybe one is maybe induced, and then without the person's knowledge, a carnal knowledge is taken of that person without the person's knowledge. Yet you can call rape. There are many cases you can call rape, but do you look at this now and call it rape? I guess not. Maybe attempted, about to start rape, or what other name they called it. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this. I've been talking nonsense from the beginning to this time, so if you have been listening to my nonsense, clap on for yourself. But all the same, who am I to judge? I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a content creator. If you like what I've said, give this video a like. If you don't like what I said, anyway, thanks for watching. It's good to have you right here on the channel. In case you're meeting me for the first time, I've introduced myself already at the beginning of the video now. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye, and bye bye IJESHA. You don't try at all, you try at all. You try at all. Bye bye now.
This country now.